Social issues, instability and unsustainability of the businesses stemming from bad business practices. For specific respondents, residents of the barangay need not to transfer to other areas for sustainable jobs. Consumers need to travel to another area such that the goods and services by the businesses satisfy their needs and wants. Department of Trade and Industries need to foster a competitive and innovative industry and services sector. Bureau of Internal Revenues need to collect larger taxes and fees, which improves their capability to fulfill their duties and responsibilities. Future entrepreneurs need to benefit from the increase in foot traffic and stable business environment arising from the significant growth and development from the vicinity.
There are several internal and external influences that affect the perception of the target market in Barangay Calamba on the implementation of CaLibreng Serbisyo. The influences shown in the pestle analysis include inflation rate, the pandemic, processing requirements, and many more other influences. Reasons include stigma of costly registration, steep tax rate, inconvenience, the lack of implementation from the LGU.
The opportunity statement says that 9 out of 10 businesses are upholding the highest standards for business practices and are registered with the government agencies concerned. Here are some activities that will serve as our key strategy to help the people in Barangay Calamba with their economic problem. For our first activity, attending seminars to improve financial literacy. Second, exploring the use of social media to market products and services. And lastly, registering with the government agencies concerned.
It is logically expected first to increase the number of customers, second to provide quality jobs due to the improved business practices, and lastly to ensure the compliance of the businesses without necessarily having to travel far away from home. The researchers utilize true transformation and outcome metrics as a measure to determine the amount of change the social enterprise has created. The first one being the profit margin of small businesses being studied for the fiscal year. The second one being the number of duly registered SMEs or small and medium enterprises in Barangay Calamba. In relation to this, two impact metrics was used to determine the extent of the change in comparison to status quo. The first being the profit margin of small businesses for the fiscal year compared to last fiscal year's profit margin in the income statement. The next being the annual average income and annual per capita income of families in Barangay Calamba. The social enterprise takes the form of the cooperative model of the social entrepreneurship models. It is the best applicable model since the enterprise provides various services to its members, providing both assistance and direct benefit. Here is the expanded business model for CaLibreng Serbisyo. The social enterprise serves as a bridge for the government to effectively reach out to a marginalized target market. CaLibreng Serbisyo provides assistance in registration processes to its target market. Once the process is complete, it provides assistance in an advisory level which includes bookkeeping, operations management, financial management, human resource management, and will cooperate with various government agencies to conduct seminars relating to financial literacy to the target market.
So, for the technical feasibility and viability part of our paper, Table 260 and Table 325, which shows the usual activity by sex and number of households by 10-year status of Barangay Calamba in 2015, proves that there is a good portion of the population in Barangay Calamba who engage in an entrepreneurial capacity to live. Thus, the paper can satisfy the people and enable them to improve their businesses.
The researchers are able to come up with the conclusion that CaLibreng Serbisyo addresses an urgent need in Barangay Calamba, even to the extent of promoting Sustainable Development Goal number 8 in providing a decent work to the population that would result to economic growth. The impact metrics are expected to show an increase in income and profit margin for the SMEs involved in the study.